Hello, Southbridge. This is Denise Clemence with Southbridge Community Television, and we are here today on Mill Street at the old Ames Worsted building. For those who remember it, this was the site of the original Ames store back in 1958. And now today, everything has changed, and we are bringing you on a tour of the cannabis industry. We are at the Green Meadows facility, who now occupy this site. We're going to go inside, and we're going to find out what it is that's really happening from seed to sale right here in Southbridge. Hey, Chris. Nice to see you.
You too. Hi, Denise.
What should I expect as I walk in the door?
You should expect a warm welcome. It's an old mill building from the 1800s, late 1800s, and we've repurposed it for our cannabis business. And really, it appeals to patients, guests, whether you're buying medical or recreational cannabis, and suits all needs, whether you're taking it for a specific reason physically or emotionally, or if you're just looking to have some fun on the weekend. We're here to serve all patients and guests.
Okay, great. Well, we are really looking forward to learning more about the process and regulations and what it is that Massachusetts has allowed here in our state. And we thought you guys would be a great resource of information for the general public.
Sure,
So,
I'd love to walk you through, and obviously security is number one. We want everyone to feel safe. We do abide, of course, by all state laws, and so you'll experience the process to get in, which is, as I said, is very warm and friendly, but also very secure.
let's show them what it's all about.
Awesome. Yep, and now that you've been checked in and proof of your age, we'll walk from the secure reception area into the sales floor. And this is Kat Conley, who runs our retail dispensary and can give you plenty of insight on to how it operates.
Thank you so much for being here. We're happy to have you and to show you the space. Yeah, what we try to do is normalize the cannabis experience as much as possible and make it comfortable for anybody, whether you're an experienced consumer or you're brand new. We want you to feel welcomed and know that you're going to leave with education on how to consume the products to maximize your experience.
So are people able to really get well educated in what's going on here, and how does that work for a medical person?
So somebody comes in for medical. If they want a consultation, we'll bring them into the private area here, and they can sit down with one of our guest service associates, go through whatever questions that they might have. So we would kind of guide you on the menu towards what might be some good benefits for you, let you make the decision. Again, we're not doctors, so we're not telling you what's going to work for you, but we're going to at least lay out the options so you can try, and there's a lot of different product types that you can use depending on your experience and comfort level.
Well, this is great, and we're looking forward to learning about how the actual production goes into the products and the growth and all. So that's our next stop, is off to cultivation, I believe.
You'll be very surprised and enjoy what you see back there.
Again, thank you for your time, Kat. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
All right, Southbridge, let's go see what else we have to find out here at this cannabis factory. So are we ready?
We're ready to go. Let's hit the production facility, cultivation and manufacturing. And to know that as a consumer out front, you're buying product that was produced just behind these walls and in the facility is a very unique experience in Massachusetts, and something that I think they appreciate.
These smaller plants, these are clones that will make it into our larger rooms as flowering plants once they get a little bit larger. Generally clones, then a vegetative stage, and then they go into kind of their final vegetative growth once they get in their living soil. So we'll go down and take a look in some of our other larger rooms. You can see kind of what these plants grow up into, and then we'll see some plants that are in flower. So
okay, thank you.
carbon filters. They're used for air filtration, odor mitigation, airflow, things like that. We have them all around our facility. What they do is we run these usually, they're kind of loud, so we run them at night when there's not a lot of people here. But they help scrub the air and clean the air, get any particulate matter out, kind of help keep the odor down so we don't bother the neighbors. So we saw earlier the plants in the vegetative stage, they were smaller. They'll come into these larger rooms where they'll flower out and spend the rest of their life before they're harvested. Right now we have 7-gallon bags with a living soil mix. So these plants will only get pretty much water for the rest of their life. So at Green Meadows, we literally utilize the entire plant for different purposes. As far as for human consumption and medicine, we are focused primarily on the flowers. So you'll see these tiny white little hairs poking out. Those are the buds, and those buds will grow and swell until they're mature. When we harvest the plant, we'll hang the plant and dry that plant. And then it will go into its initial stages of processing, where we'll remove all of the leaves from that plant and stick just with the flower. We'll take those leaves and compost that, and the stem, and compost that, and that'll come back into the grow as part of the soil to grow the next batch. But the only thing that really moves on into the production to make the products is the flower itself. That's where all of the cannabinoids and the terpenes and all of the things that we're finding medicinally useful are contained within the plant. So this area is where we make all of our extracts, we make all of our products, except for finished flower. So all of the finished flower happens over on the other side. That gets packaged up, and anything that's going to become an extract or an edible or a tincture or vape card or any of that stuff comes over here first for processing.
All right, so we're back with Chris, and he's going to show us the packaging room. Really cool. Let's check it out.
To when it gets out to the consumer. So we obviously have to get the products in packages. So we've got automated systems that help us do that, put the flower material into jars and other forms of packaging. And so we have automated systems. We do hand packing. We do rolling of some products. So a mix of automation and technology and good old-fashioned labor and workforce.
Wow, so we're in another part of the building here. This is so cool, Chris. I love the old building.
Yes, this is, as I said, been around a long time. These are original floors, and this is the entryway for our employees. So all of our employees come in this entrance from the back of the facility and head down to their respective areas, whether it be retail or cultivation or manufacturing.
All right, and now the interview. We're just about winding down our tour. So, and who do we have here? Who are we meeting now?
This is Dan Attella. He's our chief of staff.
Hello, Dan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So, Dan, tell us a little bit about the employee situation here. You've been in Southbridge a little while. About how many employees do you have?
I think at this stage we're just above 80 employees, floating somewhere between 80 and 90.
All right,
and we're growing quickly as well, so we're excited for that.
Local people, how are we doing with that for employment?
Certainly, yeah, lots of local folks. We really focus on hiring some local people in the Southbridge community. We focus on veterans and a nice mix of employees with experience and some folks who are new to the realm as well. You know, this industry has grown astronomically over the last, I'd say, 5 years, as long as I've been in it. And the opportunities range from entry-level positions in trimming or cultivation positions, all the way up to more experienced positions like retail management, or as the market's maturing, operators are looking for district managers and regional managers who come to us with that kind of experience. You mentioned school. There's a lot of education opportunities all over Massachusetts that are popping up. So I would definitely recommend people who are interested in getting in the industry to seek out those opportunities. It gives you a nice little landing pad to kind of get you into interviews and meet the right kinds of people. So.
Well, Chris, it looks like we've come to the end of the tour and the end of the interview. And again, I cannot thank you enough for your time today. Is there anything else you'd like us to know before we head off?
No, just appreciative of your time, and I know we've spoken a couple of times. We're dedicated to the business, the industry, and of course the community. So we always appreciate the interest in the business and how we can help the community as well, which is certainly a focus of ours. So appreciate you coming by.
I'm Denise Clemence, coming to you from Green Meadows in the Globe Village of Southbridge. Have a great day.